Hey everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
Today we're checking out this little tiny box called Aqua.
Yeah, it says Promenade Aqua on it in case you were trying to look on BGG. It looks just like this.
It's a little white box.
It's just a little white box.
But it's Promenade because designer is Tate Wu.
That's right.
And he
designed Promenade.
I know, which I love.
Which is fantastic.
Love Promenade.
Yes. And Aqua is on Kickstarter right now. And you know what I'm going to say, for those of you who watched the stream before? Don't wait, or it'll be too late. That's right. Don't set yourself a reminder. Just go ahead and back it now. Right?
And there's the link for anybody in chat who wants to check it out. It's, I think, only $8 and then $7 to ship or one way. So it adds to $15 total.
Got it.
So it's like pretty cheap.
That's right.
And he funded over 200%.
Wow.
So that's awesome.
Awesome.
So
Tate has been developing and designing these little, small box card games.
Yeah.
And
it's like Fork and Boba Mahjong and 1, 2, 3 Cheese recently.
Mm-hmm.
A whole bunch.
There's a whole bunch. So be sure to look out for more games by Tate, and especially check out Promenade. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And Tate does all of his own artwork as well.
Yeah.
So be sure to check those out. And I will do my best.
A lot of the games are his artwork. Most of his
games. Yes. And I will be sure to point to show these on the screen. So
pretty.
Thanks to Tate and Sunrise Tornado for sending us this preview copy of Aqua. But he didn't give it to us in exchange for this video. He gave it to us because he knows we like to play all the games.
That's right.
Let's take a look at his fantastic artwork, and I will teach you all the rules. So what you're going to do is you're going to shuffle up this deck of Aqua cards.
It is for only 2 players.
It is only 2 players.
Yeah, that's right.
So one person is going to score for things arranged in columns. One player is going to score for things that are placed in rows. So the rules recommend that the best way to sit is sitting 90 degrees away from each other. But if you do that, keep in mind, you're both scoring for columns according to how you are viewing the columns. So don't let that throw you. Otherwise, you need to sit on the same side of the table and then look at it that way.
Yep.
So shuffle up all of the cards. Deal out 1 card right here. And like I said, all of these things, I believe, are from Tate's own artwork.
Yep.
If you deal out an odd-numbered card, then you'll need to place another card face down below. If it is an even-numbered card, you're going to place it to the right face down like this. We did deal up an odd-numbered card, so we're going to place it right here. Now, you'll notice that this card has a number and it has a suit. If you'll notice on these cards, you'll notice that there are 4 suits of cards. There's water, what do they call that? Wave cards, actually. There are lily pad cards, there are sailboat cards, and there are turtle cards. But they only come in certain numbers. You'll notice that the wave cards go from 1 to 6. The lily pads from 2 to 7. The sailboats on 3, 5, and 7. And the turtles 4, 6, and 8. So, on your turn, you are going to place a card. Oh, and you deal each player 3 cards. You're going to play one of your cards into the grid, and then you're going to draw a card. Now, how you place your card depends on where you place it in the grid. If you place next to a card that is face up, you're going to play your card face down. If you play next to a face down card, you're going to play your card face up. And so my opponent will know what that card is. So if you want to do a lot of damage, and even though she might not know about it, I might want to play face down. So Um, let's see. If the painting card is odd, then the row player will start the game. So if it were like this, then the column player would start the game. So Steph, you are going to be first player. So as I mentioned, you have to place it in the grid. It has to be placed orthogonally. You cannot play a card diagonally like this. If a card is ever surrounded on all four orthogonal sides, that card will flip face up. And then my opponent will know what it is that I have put into the grid. Whenever a sailboat card is placed face up, the active player is going to put 2 of these tokens on the card. That player may then move one of the tokens up to 3 orthogonal painting spaces away. So if there were cards here, I could go 1, 2, 3 like this. Steph might go, 1, 2, 3 in a completely different direction. These cubes mean that you are going to score 1 additional point every time this card scores anything, plus 1 point. So, if the boat card is played face down, you're not going to place the 2 cubes on it. Also, whenever this sailboat card is surrounded and it's turned face up, you still will not put these cubes onto it. So keep that in mind when you're playing the sailboat cards, that if you do not play them face up when it's originally placed, you will not get the bonus cubes. So these are called visitor tokens. So we're going to keep going back and forth like this. The game will end when both players have played every card from their hand, and after the last card has been placed, all the face down cards will be turned face up. So we will go through all of these cards in the deck. None are taken out, so you do have full information about what cards are going to come out based on what it says on your card, your little player aid card. So how do you score points? You're going to earn points based on collection of icons and the numbers on the cards. On the back side of the player aid, you'll see all the ways that these cards will score. For example, you're going to earn based on the collection of the icons and the numbers. If you have a pair of a certain number, then you're going to get 2 points. 3 of a kind, 3 points. 4 of a kind, 5 points. Or 5 of a kind, 8 points. That is for having a pair of numbers or pair of symbols. Now, keep in mind, this is the really important part, and this is how you can really mess your opponent up. You only consider rows and columns with a value from 10 to 20. If it's less than 10, you're not going to score. And if it's over 20, you're not going to score.
It's tricky.
It is really tricky. And then this is how I messed stuff up when we played it.
Yeah.
I went intentionally under and over on several of them. Now, that works for the wave and the lily pad and the boats will work for these pairs and 3 of a kinds and 4 of a kinds and 5 of a kinds. However, that's not how the sea turtles are going to score. The sea turtles are only going to score points if they're adjacent to wave cards. So a turtle card is going to earn 2 points if it's next to one wave, or 5 points if it's adjacent to 2 waves. Now notice Steph is going to score if the wave cards are to the left and right of the turtle. I'm scoring, top and bottom, scoring this direction. Steph is scoring this direction. So she would like wave, turtle, wave. I want wave, turtle, wave. So, as I mentioned before, the visitor tokens are also going to score an additional point every time that something is scored. And so a token could count as part of the card's number and for its symbol. So if I'm scoring for, if I went here, I would score for pairs and, I'm columns, for pairs and triples and four of a kind of threes, and for pairs, three of a kind, four of a kind for lily pads in this column. So, um, finally, there is a lily pad bonus. You're going to earn points based on the number of adjacent columns or rows with at least one lily pad. So let's say all three of these were lily pads. If I could create, and of course, some of these would be face down or face up, depending on where they're placed. But just as an example, if this card and this card and this card were all lily pads, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4 columns worth of lily pads. But keep in mind, I don't want to put lily pads going on the rows like this because Steph is going to score for two of a kind on lily pads on this row. So I probably want to space these out like so if I can.
That also helps me too, because I want rows of lily pads.
Then that is correct. So I would want to space these out like this if I could.
Yeah.
They're adjacent for me. They're discontiguous for Steph.
Yep.
So all of these things you should keep in mind as you're trying to shut your opponent out of scoring. So tally one column or row at a time. Figure out.
Time roller thinks you don't score multiples for lily pads. I don't have my.
No, you're going to score for your, I believe is the best one. Let me take a, no, it is possible to score multiple groups of columns and rows. So that is clarified in the rules. So if Steph had if I had arranged them as I mentioned, where it is 1, 2, 3, 4 across for me, I am going to get 5 victory points. Whoops, I should do the columns one. It's the same thing. 5 victory points. However, Steph would have a set of 2 adjacent rows and another set of 2 adjacent rows. So Steph would get a 2 and a 2 for 4 points instead of 5. So yes, you can score multiple groups of columns and rows. Back to you. Most points win, and that is pretty much all the rules.
Okay, I start.
You are going to start.
Boom. I put out a prediction for like 5 minutes. So if you're out of the chat and want to
It is a 4 and a wave. Well, that is interesting.
Yeah.
There's only one place I can play face up. Everywhere else is going to be face down. Well, I don't know what I want to do here. This is not great.
Multiples. It says it on the player aid that you do time roller.
It's turtles that you don't score, he says.
Oh yeah, turtles not.
No, turtles only earn points if they're orthogonally adjacent to wave cards, as I mentioned. So I'm playing face down here and to dock.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Ooh, look at the lily pad. I see what you're doing.
Eagles. We are playing Aqua, which is currently on Kickstarter, and it's like pretty cheap if you like little card games. Beautiful card games.
Mm-hmm. I don't like this.
Oh. Art is awesome. Agreed. We are also giving away a calendar after this game. Really? I'll go there. So this flips.
This flips.
What is it?
7 boat.
Whoa.
Should put these right side up. So we're already at 17 here. For me, anyway.
Problems.
I've
got problems.
I've got problems.
Got problems that cast for anymore.
Turtle.
Wow. The wave's up here.
Uh, yeah, but I have to put it face down here. I could have put it there, probably. Wow. Wow, you really got 4 going across, unfortunately for me. I'm in a world of hurt here.
Sylvia, you made it.
So this is 21.
Yep. It went boom.
I see that.
Whoa.
Whoa. Worst.
I think that's looking bad.
Yep.
For reasons.
We've surrounded this spot.
Oh, it's gotta go.
Oh.
Don't really get it. Don't much get it.
Yeah.
Yikes. Adjacent placement needs to be face up, face down, right?
Yes. Up, down, up, down, up, down.
Yeah.
The only reason this is turned up is because all of this was surrounded. Did you do this?
Yeah.
It should have been face down.
Oh, you don't know what that was.
No, I don't know what that was, Steph.
Sorry.
That's Steph's bad.
That was my bad. I'm a bad player.
The only reason that is up is because it's surrounded. And look, it's up.
As a turtle.
As a turtle.
Nobody knows what that is.
Don't know.
Don't know. But you probably busted me. Yeah. Sylvia loves turtles. So cute.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Bust you out here.
No, Michael. Frack.
Yep.
I don't really know what to do with this.
Mm-hmm.
So go here. Yep.
So I'm gonna go here.
Don't
I'm not
know.
gonna bust you out, sadly. Could go here.
Oh my goodness, what's
Maybe
gonna
here's the best
happen?
place. All right.
Okay.
That's it.
Read them and
Reveal.
weep.
Reveal them all. I never know which way to turn these because it always seems to be the wrong way.
You gotta go flip it wrong way. No.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no. Oh. We didn't have any of the sailboats.
No.
That was down. That was down.
That was down.
And that one was down. So none of these got played.
Nope.
That makes scoring a whole lot easier. Let's go with columns. Nothing. That's a pair of 2s.
But not 10.
I need to put this. It's not going to really help all that much. But yes, it is not 10. It's only 4. 7, 14. 17, 21. I don't score. 6 and 4 is 10. 4 is 14. 1's 15. This column scores. I've got a pair of 4s for 2 points. I have sea turtle surrounded for 5 points. I have 1, 2, 3 wave cards for 3 points. All right, we got 8, 11, 21 here. That's a bust. We have 6, 9, and 6 is 15. That is a score. A pair of 6s for 2. Turtle with 1 water for 2. And these are all 3 different symbols. So that is that. That is all of my, that is all of that score. I do also get consecutive column scoring. 1, 2, 3 consecutive columns for 3 points there.
I'm not going to get any points.
Well, I can't help that. So this is your row scoring.
Helped it.
Nothing. 15. You get 2 points for this. For the
score.
For the next to the turtle.
I bust out.
5, 7, 14, 23. That's nothing. 2 and 7, 9. 4 is 13. And 11 is too many. 8 and 3 is 11. So this scores, but there's nothing here.
Yeah.
And 8 and 3, nothing to score. 4 and 3. Pretty much guessed that that's 7. That is also no score.
I should put the boat right there.
And then that one that one was going to score, but it would have been a pair of 3s.
Oh, man. I'm so bad at this game.
You also get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those consecutive rows for 8 points.
All right.
You have a total score of 10. I have 17.
No.
17 to 10.
Put their channel points on me. Because I am not very good at this game.
Joey goes, we're 10 points, way to go.
Nobody voted.
Then Michael won on the prediction.
Well,
And that is Aqua. With all of this fantastic artwork, I mean, who does not love beautiful sea turtles?
what is this one?
Courage Boat?
The Courage Boat.
That is really nice.
Anyway, this is currently on Kickstarter. Don't miss out. Back Tate. He's wonderful. And he makes really cool little games here. So if you like the abstract puzzly type of game, then this will probably work just for you. Obviously, I need to learn how to play better. I'm not very good at it, but I'm willing to definitely play it some more. And yeah, be sure to check out all of his games. He's got a bunch.
Yeah, so. That's right. And Jelfia, what is it that I'm going to say about games on Kickstarter? Jelfia knows. Jelfia knows for sure. I'll give her a second to type it all in there if she can.
Don't
wait. Or it'll be too late. That's right. See, there it is.
Yeah, right.
Don't wait, or it'll be too late.
That's right.
So be sure to back this now. Don't set a reminder. You know what's going to happen. Murphy's Law is going to happen. Things are going to come up. You're going to forget. You're going to have unexpected vet bill or something. Something's going to happen. No, don't wait.
It's only like $15 including shipping.
Exactly.
So, I mean, super cute. You could bring it anywhere.
That's right.
Little tiny box.
Look how tiny.
That's right.
So be sure to check out Aqua from Sunrise Tornado and Tate Wu.
That's right.
And if you enjoyed this teach and playthrough, you can get more just like it with our 1,200 plus videos on YouTube. Just search for Board Gamer Steph, or come to twitch.tv/BoardGamerSteph every Wednesday and Sunday night at 5 p.m. Central, where we stream through 3 games or more every single stream. So come join us on Twitch, where we play all the games.
And for those on Twitch, we will be right back.